Wait a minute. What's happening here? There is voice not. What? Oh. Hello everyone, my name is Mary Kitty, your friendly neighbor. Oh my god, I never get enough sleep. And I was wondering, wait a minute. Something is not right here. I wonder what that is. The game had no idea. I don't remember when I turned it off, but I turned it on now anyway. Very late, but welcome back to Genshin Impact. Unfortunately, we won't have chat on the stream today because Caster Labs refused to open. So yeah, that's great. Anyway, let's go hang out with Granny Citlali, huh? Let's go do that. Also, I need to see which dub do I have here? It is Japanese. Guess I should have checked that before I started the stream, huh? Well, that's fine. It's not a VTuber stream without some must have. That's fine. Just give me a few seconds. A few seconds, please. A few seconds, please. All right. Ooh, 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 ooh. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful music. Alright. Because I was like, that does not sound like English. It's fine. It's fine. We're English now. We're English. She has her voice lines in here. Story request, right? Surely. 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 Anyway. Whee! Hello! Hey.
Hello there,
Hi!
okay. Probably doesn't understand what we're saying. Doesn't look like any cogs are turning in there.
Woo!
Sorry, no offense intended.
You there! You dare disrespect our elder?
What? Whoa! Chill, brother. Woo! Woo!
Oh, you mean... Oh, I see. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, you better apologize.
In which case, it's my job to make you feel welcome. Some
Duh!
introductions are in order.
You think?
I am Koholam.
Hi,
one of the
Koholam.
priests of our tribe. And this is our Iktomisor elder, the great Tlapokpokteets Tatel, a living totem among the masters of the Nightwind.
I'm never gonna be able to pronounce that, but okay. Yeah.
In truth, we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. You're welcome to do the same.
We were invited here in a very unusual way.
I assume you're referring to our elder's special ability. Elder Tlapo has been alive for many centuries and harbors secrets that even we priests are at a loss to explain. So your reaction is entirely natural.
I see.
But one thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo has appointed the two of you to an extremely important task.
Damn.
For this reason, I would like to ask you to undergo a test.
What test?
What task? And what kind of test?
Paimon asking the right questions.
I'll take you to see our chief. He's in a much better position to answer your questions.
Okay, sure. Let's go. You say so, brother.
Okay, sure.
Let's go.
Very well. Then please follow me.
Okay. Let's go.
You can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar, where the chief is. Don't worry, it's just one of the many mystical abilities of our tribe.
Ooh. Okay. Let's go inside. Hiya! We're in the primordial sea. Wait, this is not one time. Woo. Woo. Hello. Ooh. That's a cool fire. That's a very cool fire. Oh. Okay. I thought for a moment that was gonna explode.
One of the routine duties of a priest. We attempt to contact the spirits of our ancestors to seek epiphanies and revelations.
Wait, it's a bird.
Just over there. Please wait here while I have a word with him.
That sounds like a Ouija board. What the fuck? Oh god.
Well, the Masters of the Nightwind are definitely living up to their reputation as the mysterious ones.
Definitely.
All right. I've told the chief why we're here, and now you may speak with him. Right this way.
Perfect. Lead the way. Lead the way.
So, you two are the appointed ones.
Indeed.
I am Chief Biram. Welcome,
Hi.
and thank you for your patience.
You're welcome.
So tall.
Damn.
Unusually so. Yes, I am aware, but I assure you, it's no cause for alarm.
Oh, no, of course.
Is your mom like...
Paimon just reacted without thinking.
But like... Is his mom at least... the same size as him? Or is he... normally sized and she had a very... you know... difficult birth. Hello, Kana. What's this about us being appointed?
Ah, yes. Caholam told me about that. As outsiders to our tribe, this is probably the first you've heard of such appointments.
Indeed.
I'm sure the whole thing seems very confusing.
What you doing?
Our history.
Hello, Hades. How you doing today?
The Nightwind have been appointed to undertake these tasks.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time an outsider has ever been chosen.
This is not the first time we hear that.
Allow me to explain. Our tribe has an old tradition of recording history in the form of woven scrolls. Not just our own history. We record the legends and heroic feats of all other tribes as well.
You don't
It is a tradition
say.
we have observed for many centuries. We treat it as a solemn duty. However, when a major event occurs that affects all of Natlan, we record it on a different kind of scroll, used for this exact purpose. And these scrolls can only be woven by someone of the Ictomisaur Elders' choosing.
I guess we were chosen for that.
Change in the ley lines. It will issue a formal declaration to appoint a creator for this scroll.
So you mean...
Elder Talapo sensed a ley line change quite some time ago, but had not yet designated the scroll weavers until you arrived.
Okay, but just so you're aware, we don't know the first thing about weaving scrolls.
Are you gonna teach us?
As a matter of fact, that does not surprise me at all.
Well, We are not from Natlan.
That Elder Talapo has held this position. None of the appointed ones have ever been experienced scroll weavers.
Oh.
Does that mean 200 years of major historical events have gone unrecorded?
Oh, God.
No.
Oh, thank God.
Scrolls in time.
That's crazy. That would be crazy.
It was not their own work, but a gift from the spirits.
So, were they
Life
possessed?
gets more mysterious by the second.
Oh, God. Were they possessed?
Yes, well, that is the part that troubles me. The notion that we have to rely on esoteric things like gifts from the spirits to record historical events of such great importance. It is unsettling.
It's like saying basically it came to me in a dream.
I can imagine. You probably see the Masters of the Night Wind as a people shrouded in mystery, who pride ourselves on our arcane practices.
Ooh.
But I am something of an exception.
Ooh.
I may be the chief, but when it comes to our traditions, I am in fact a proponent of change and reform. I have
That's
dedicated
good.
my energies to deciphering the many mysteries of our tribe. In doing so, I hope to establish clearer rules that will help sustain our traditions in the future.
That makes sense, yeah.
Wow, that sounds great! So have you figured out the mystery of the gift from the spirits?
Have you? Nope. Imagine.
Sadly not.
Let it go.
It is something I've been investigating for a long time. But I have yet to uncover what this gift truly refers to.
Are we gonna help you with that then?
Over the years have been recorded on these special scrolls. With decades between each one.
Oh,
By
wow.
the time the next scroll weaver is appointed, my time as chief will be long gone.
Oof.
I will not be in a position to investigate as thoroughly.
So...
While I haven't gotten to the bottom of the matter, I have made some progress.
That's good.
The only way I can develop my theories further is with the cooperation of the appointed ones.
We shall cooperate then. And that's why you want to put us through this test.
Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of validating my current hypothesis. It shouldn't take you long, nor will it put you in any danger.
Alright. So, what does it involve exactly?
I can explain everything in detail when we get to the site of the test. But
Okay,
first,
that's fine.
please wait a moment while I change out of the soul shielding cloak. This garb
Alright.
is one of our important cultural relics, handed down by generations of chiefs. It is only to be worn when conducting certain ceremonies.
Makes sense you don't want to destroy it then. He removes his cloak and hands it to the priest. Oh my god! He's even taller now that he's standing up. Oh my god! It's a giant! Oh my god!
Do you see this?
He won't... Yeah?
If you touch it, you will enter a hidden space.
I see. He would make for a very good basketball
Today's
player.
test is, quite simply, to find a way to escape that space.
Oh, so not like an escape room. Okay.
I assure you, it's not as easy as it sounds. If you cannot find your own way out, I will of course intervene to bring you back here. But then, we will be no closer to solving this mystery.
Okay, we'll give it a try. I've never really experienced an escape room before. I'd love to, honestly. I will ask my bestie if she wants to do an escape room with me.
Simply touch the scroll to begin the test.
It'd be so fun. Alright, let's go in. Let's go in. Let's go in and pass the test. Oh, that's pretty. I wonder who that is. Looks like a very beautiful, pretty
You
woman.
really did get teleported.
But where's the way out?
It seems like this place is completely sealed off. Doesn't look like there's an exit anywhere. Take a look around and see what we can find.
Okay. What is wrong with me? Let's investigate. What's that even supposed to mean? There's some sort of a machine here, probably used for weaving. Uh-huh. Hello. Hi. Hello. What do we have here? A large pile of... Oh my god. I cannot read today. What the fuck? A large pile of woven scrolls. The thick layer of dust indicates that they've been here for a long time. My god. I need to start reading out loud again. Will you let me check? Thank you. This scroll has purposely been hung in the very middle of the ceiling. Whatever it means, it must be significant.
There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them before in other tribes. They seem to record historical events.
Well, that's the point.
From the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of them all. Wonder what story it tells.
The colors are very distinctive too.
Yeah, you're right. Over there, something just flashed. Traveler, did you catch that?
Nope. Maybe that's how we get out. But I will trust Paimon's eyes by seeing things we couldn't see before.
Oh, right. Paimon's with you.
Okay. Yeah, I know that already. Where are you? There you are. Hey, buddy! How you doing? Let me... do I... like... I don't remember. How do I... Oh, maybe... Okay, let me... Ugh. Come on! What the... Huh? It says here, but... Eee. I mean, I do see a hole over there, but... Whee! Oh, maybe this. I forgot. I just remember that this exists. There we go. The same mistakes all the time. Same mistakes. They keep doing them, don't they? Anyway. And then... here. Nice. Let's leave! We escaped! After it took me a few moments to remember the actual mechanics here.
It is just as I thought. You are indeed capable of undertaking this mission.
Thank you. Did this prove your theory?
Yes.
Nice.
You saw many distinctive-looking scrolls there, didn't you?
Indeed. It is as you have
A
guessed.
specific kind of scroll was left to us by our ancestors. Upon investigation, I discovered what sets it apart is the
Yeah?
use of a color not featured in ordinary scrolls. It is a most mysterious color that most people cannot even detect. Now, I myself had to employ special techniques to confirm its existence. Yet there are those who are born with a natural ability to perceive it. And that is why I wanted to test you.
You mean...
That space you just entered was an exhibition room for storing this variety of woven scrolls.
Okay.
Centuries ago, a great shaman by the name of Witzilin put in place a security measure so that anyone who entered the room without permission will become trapped inside.
Where
It
did I...
exists to this day. And although I have not managed to decipher how it works, I have at least found out how to turn it on and off.
It feels like I've heard that name before.
It is all but impossible for them to escape without outside help. Unless they share the great shaman's ability to perceive that strange color.
Huh. I think I know what you mean. I did see a certain color in there.
Clearly, you must have this ability. Which leads me to believe that our Ictomisaur Elder can sense this ability in people.
That's
That it
cool.
appoints a scroll weaver on this basis.
Another secret power? Traveler, you are full of mysteries.
Indeed.
Well, having this ability doesn't change the fact that neither of us know where to start with weaving a scroll.
Don't worry about that. The method for weaving this kind of scroll appears to be largely the same as for an ordinary scroll.
Oh.
The main difference is in the dye that gives it its unique color.
Hmm.
If my suspicions are correct, this dye is the key to weaving the scroll. And your special ability is the key to obtaining it.
So we're gonna make a die.
This is also a little different from the norm, but I don't anticipate any major issues there. As long as you two can source the dye itself, I can assist with the application.
Cool, we'll follow your lead.
Yeah.
Great.
You go ahead, man.
Then please use your abilities to source the necessary ingredients. And in the meantime, I will have someone prepare some fabric for test dyeing.
Got
I'll
it.
make a few sample pieces to test out my hypothesis. And if that goes well, we can begin the scroll in earnest. If you agree to help, you can expect to be handsomely rewarded once this is all over.
Reward, did you say?
Thoughts?
We're gonna get Mora. I've been very short on Mora lately, so I really appreciate that. I think with the ability to help comes the responsibility to do so.
Agreed, especially if there's a reward in it. What is the reward, by the way? Is it food? Paimon hopes it's food.
Given the stakes involved for our tribe,
Paimon has already forgotten Janssen's.
Mora would be appropriate. Surely that would be preferable to just a free meal.
Oh, definitely.
Cute.
Yeah, definitely. I knew it.
Finding these ingredients, are we supposed to just keep walking around Natlan until we stumble across them?
Thankfully not.
Okay,
I've
thank
already
fuck.
identified a location where I suspect they may be found. And I've arranged for someone to guide you there.
And that person is...
You can set off at your leisure.
Okay. Is it gonna be citlali? Is it gonna be Auroran? Who is it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? Okay, I guess I need to. Yeesh. Over here. Okay. Oops. How do I... it's space. I haven't played citlali on PC, so... Didn't remember how to fly here. There we go. I think if you've watched me play Genshin for a while, I think you've realized I have changed my team a little bit. I am no longer suckled by Zhongli because I have granted citlali for a good shield. Oh, hi, Tol.
I take it you're the ones appointed
Toltec.
by Elder
There we go.
Tulapo?
Yes,
And you are...
Call me Toltec. The
Toltec.
chief asked me to be
Toltec.
your guide for the day. His messengers already filled me in on the situation, so just follow me.
Okay. Lead the way, Mr. Glasses Guide. Alright, where are we going? Good thing I have a teleport. Because I am lazy.
So the guide is somewhere in this cave, huh?
This is as far as I can take you. Only the appointed ones may proceed from here.
Okay, that's fine.
Kind of a long story. Apparently, there's a certain fruit that grows in this cave, the juice of which can be processed to make an excellent dye.
Ooh.
Many years ago, our ancestors set out to make a series of ambitious works of graffiti art. They selected this cave to make them in, presumably due to the availability of the dye. However, they didn't want anyone to see their work before it was completed, and so they sealed off the entrance to control access.
Okay.
To bypass the seal, you have to have mastered the art of color perception, or something like that.
I think I've already unlocked that, I'm pretty sure.
Haven't we been in here before, though?
Yeah, but don't forget we're the Sunset ones, yeah.
The strange thing is, our ancestors never removed the seal, even after they finished the graffiti art. Since it was sealed off, the only person who's been inside is the great shaman, Huitzilin, and that was 200 years ago.
Where have I heard that name before?
To her, the artwork tells the story of a hero by the name of Kuntur.
I've heard that name before, I think, but I don't remember where.
Digress. Sorry, I'm a big fan of graffiti artwork. Once I get talking, I can go on for hours.
It's okay, Mr. Nerd.
Don't want to come with us?
I'll pass. I tried to get in once, but the seal blocked my way. I tried getting my Iktomi sword to clear it with its powers, but even that didn't work. I guess it's supposed to be a test left there by our ancestors. If you don't pass the test, you're not worthy of viewing their works of art.
Okay. Oh, that's sad, but I mean, we can take a
Don't
photo.
worry about me, though. I wouldn't be joining you this time even if I was able to get in. Unlike our chief, I don't have the guts to challenge our traditions. This task is specifically appointed to someone by the Iktomi Sor Elder. Who knows what bad things might happen if I got involved?
I doubt something bad will happen, but okay. Okay. Which way? This way. Hello. Hello. Cave. I don't need you. I have Granny Citlali. I don't need you. Hello.
This should be the place. That fruit Toltec mentioned should be the one on the wall, right?
Oh, I've already cleared the puzzle.
Now the only question is, which ones do we pick?
This is probably where my special ability, the Thief mention, comes in.
Well, go ahead, try it out.
Alright. Oh, come on. Do I really? Ugh, really? Boo. That's so silly. Ooh! 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 Ooh!
You saw something, right? Whatever it was, grab it.
I grabbed something. And another. Pick up. What did I see? I saw you. I don't know when, but
These guys' ancestors made some real works of art here. But based on what we've seen so far, it seems like there should be more to the story. Do you think maybe there's more artwork further inside? Seems kind of strange.
we can go take a look if you want. Maybe, but we have it to do. Nah, don't be boring.
Oh, no need. Paimon was just thinking aloud. Toltek's waiting for us, and we have a job to do. So maybe it's best if we head out now. Let's get back
Okay.
to Toltek.
If you say so, Paimon. If you say so. Hiya! Hiya! Let's go. Whee! It's so fun exploring with citlali. Hiya! It's so fun. Just floating around. Whee! 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 Okay. Enough playing around. Okay. Let me grab that! Ugh, thank you. I need that. Ooh, there we go. Hi, we're back!
We're back, and we found the ingredients for the dye.
Yeah!
Sounds like you made it through the seal then. Our Iktomisaur elder was right about you. It's getting late. Follow me. I'll take us back.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Then down we go. Down. Wait, where's the entrance? I forgot. Where's the entrance? Entrance? I should probably just... I'll just go from here. It was dumb with me to just go from... Okay. And then... looking for the entrance. Where is it? Where the fuck is the entrance? Where am I going? Where's my damn ass going? Why don't I just do that? Why am I so dumb? I could literally just do that. Bye, we're back.
Toltek has updated me on your progress. Well done. I
Thank you.
appreciate your efforts.
Sure thing. Here's the stuff for the dye.
There you go.
I see. Yes. This is certainly a very different substance from typical dyes. Okay, now let's try our hand at making some samples. The fabric is ready for testing.
Okay.
Got it.
Please come with me.
Time to draw. There we go. And in we go. In we go.
Take a look at this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a woven scroll made by one of our ancestors. Ah, this is the kind of thing we're trying to make.
Ooh.
I'm not that good at drawing
The
though.
person depicted is the legendary shaman, Huitzilin.
Oh.
She lived 200 years ago and was once appointed by the Iktomisaur Elder, like yourselves. She was especially skilled in the art of color manipulation, and of course completed her task with flying colors.
Hey,
This
but
scroll is a record of
that's...
her deeds, and was most likely the work of her own hand. The quality is simply breathtaking, even compared to other scrolls of this variety. Sadly, since she passed away, all of our Ictomisaur Elder's subsequent appointees have had to rely on the gift from the spirits to complete their work.
But now you're about to revive an older tradition.
That's a good way of putting it. My only quibble with your phrasing would be, it's not just me, but us.
Yes.
Now Paimon's getting excited.
Marrying the past with the present and future. Perfection.
Bring out the samples.
Ah, perfection. An assistant presents the samples for test dyeing. Okay.
Now, as I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but I am confident you will manage. Just make sure to follow my instructions carefully.
We'll do. Let's get started.
The pattern has already been sketched out on the sample, so you just need to dye each block with the correct color.
Oh, okay,
You'll
so
need to wait for the
basically a
dye
color
to fully
book.
soak in between each step to make sure the colors don't run.
Dye the fabric as instructed. That's it? We're not gonna do it? Aw, that's sad. I thought we were actually gonna do it like a
The
minigame,
dye is
but
taken to
okay.
the fabric, and the pattern
That
is
would be such
crisp
a
and clean.
nice minigame.
Next, apply all the remaining dye, and we should see that elusive signature color emerge.
Okay, final step.
Apply the remaining dye. Ooh, let's see.
Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it.
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed.
Damn it! Did I mess up somehow?
No, your technique was flawless.
Oh.
You did everything exactly as instructed. It would have made no difference if I'd done it myself.
Then what went wrong?
It could be the weaving technique. Or maybe the dye has to be applied in a different way. Oh, whatever the case. It looks like I have failed to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Don't give up that easy!
We could do more to help.
I am the one who should be apologizing.
Don't apologize, it's
I
not
made
your
you do
fault.
So much work, and it was for nothing.
It was not for nothing, we found something cool!
To compensate you for your trouble, but I do hope you won't give up on this task. I plan to keep investigating.
Yeah, good, don't give up.
Updated with any progress.
Yeah, you better.
We're not quitters.
Yeah, we're actually invested now.
Paimon does have a question, though. This whole process of recording history on woven scrolls seems so complicated. Why don't you just write it down instead?
That's a good question.
All about change and reform. Well, this seems like a pretty good place to start, don't you think?
That makes
Now it'll be
sense.
easier for everyone, and your records would be more detailed.
I think you've perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay.
Hmm?
I can answer your question, but there's somewhere I need to show you first.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Okay. Where are we going to teleport this time? Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go and see what he means and what he wants to show us. Let's see. Let us see. Pretty. Very pretty.
Look at this view. What do you think?
Stunning. Stunning. Absolutely
Try
gorgeous.
looking a little further.
What do you mean further?
Whoa, that graffiti!
Oh, I thought
All
he
the
meant like...
years since the founding of our tribe. Those
Are we
colors
gonna
have
like
been
see
with us
Sumeru,
every
Fontaine?
step of the way. It is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform. But I also understand there are certain foundational things that we cannot afford to throw away. The foremost of these is the way we record our history.
Oh, that makes sense.
Since the very beginnings, our tribe has always sought to bring color to history. And I have a deep sense that this is one part of our heritage that we should not give up.
Okay, that makes sense.
Whatever it takes, I must find a way for us to continue producing our traditional woven scrolls.
You're completely right. I'm sorry for what she said earlier. It was out of line.
It's quite all right. I'm just grateful you're able to understand where I'm coming from.
We're committed to helping you solve this. We are committed to this now. We're in this together.
And let us hope that when we next meet, we succeed in reviving this tradition.
It is Natlan's motto after all. No one fights alone. So we're not gonna let you fight this alone, man. Don't you worry. Now it's time to meet Granny Citlali. It is time. Let us go see her. Hiya! Whoop. Well, you know what? Maybe that's even better. Ugh.
I'm tired already.
Okay, Granny. Okay, Granny. Are your knees hurting, Granny? Should we let you go? Should we let you, you know, sit down for a little bit? Do you need some rest, Granny? Is your back okay, Granny? Oh, okay. There we go. Hiya! What is the Fatui him doing here? Oh my god, there we go.
Concerning. Let's go over there and see what they're up to. Also, how did they get this close to a tribal settlement?
To be fair, they did fight in the war, but well, considering what the captain did for Natlan, yeah. There we go. Maybe they've been given a little more leeway.
All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That basically makes them followers of one of Natlan's heroes. Still, once a Fatus, always a Fatus. Something seems off seeing them here. Let's go check it out.
Okay. I mean, we did have the same reaction when we learned about Linny and Lynette being from the House of the Hearth and being Fatui, so I'm not surprised.
What are you guys doing here?
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with our employer.
Which one?
Attitude.
Which one?
Do you even work for a private employer?
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense. My original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest recommended Grudok and his squad. I was told they were capable fighters and had the time to spare, so they fit the bill. It seems like the Fatui's reputation in Natlan is quite positive.
Maybe they were given a bit of a break
Then
after
you're
fighting.
from Fontaine?
Precisely.
It does look from
At your service. I work
What-
in the
what?
publication
What the song?
business. And you two... Wait. You must be the traveler and her fairy companion.
Indeed.
Oh, you know us?
We didn't gonna help save Fontaine.
Companion. There's no mistake. Your exploits in Fontaine have all the makings of a best-selling series. I'd be a
Thank
failure
you.
of a book merchant if I couldn't recognize you.
Thank you.
Wow, we're really famous at this point, traveler.
It's truly my lucky day.
We're
I know this is
we're too
something
involved with the
actually
Tebat's
for you
history.
two. You see, I have a favor to ask.
What's up?
So, you chased us all the way to Natlan? That's a little creepy.
It is
You'll be
kinda.
generously rewarded, I promise you.
Well, at least he got straight to the point. Should we hear what he has to say?
Something tells me we can't escape this one.
Alright, we'll hear your request.
Mm-hmm.
You know the great shaman Citlali, right? I
Yes.
need her help with something.
With what?
Yeah, but the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked?
With her personality, pretty slim.
Yeah, see, Lally really doesn't like dealing with strangers.
Yeah.
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if one person could convince her, it would be the golden-haired traveler.
Could we? She doesn't even listen to her own grandson.
I'll even double your pay.
Why do you need her help anyway?
Oh yeah, we should definitely get to the bottom of that first.
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Allier, if you could.
Okay, spill the tea.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Allier. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team.
How come you didn't go to Sumeru?
Great shaman Huitziline?
Yes, indeed. It sounds familiar. She's the one who that work with colors, right?
Yes. According to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years ago, and the most adept in her tribe at using that particular technique. Out of all of her exploits, her most celebrated is the Battle of Seven Colors.
That's cool.
According to legend,
That
the
sounds
battle was
cool.
triggered by an abyss invasion, one of the most brutal in Natlan's history, even from a greater historical perspective. Amazingly, Natlan was able to turn the tide despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The key to victory was none other than a color Huitziline created on the battlefield. The
Color.
color was extraordinary, illusory in appearance while also seeming to possess physical form. Legend has it that Huitziline used the color to construct a magnificent maze on the battlefield. And killed all
Wow.
the enemies inside. This allowed her allies to launch a counterattack and ultimately secure victory.
If that's true, then god
Anyway, that's
damn!
the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time.
No, it's fine. Let him learn the way. That sounds so interesting. Let him yap.
Always end up faring well on the market. When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where the battle took place, or find any definitive evidence that it occurred at all. Even within the Masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story. Some believe it to be a myth. If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication.
But if you're just including it in a story collection, why does it matter if it never happened?
Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is Restoring the Truth of History.
Okay, then.
I need it to be factual.
Okay, that makes
That's
sense.
why I'm here. The Masters of the Nightwind are said to have a tradition of recording past events, so I wanted to consult their records. I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few ordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer. Honestly, I'm just trying to promote their history, and they make such a fuss.
According to my research, their scrolls are considered sacred relics in addition to historical records. Naturally, outsiders are rarely granted access. And not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information. I just need more time, and I could...
We've been over this, Allier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have...
Oh my god! Dude, shut up! Let him yap!
Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that citlali has been alive for more than 200 years. That means she lived during the era of the Battle of Seven Colors. If she agrees to be my consultant, then no other historical records are necessary.
Oh, that's what you want.
Ugh.
So, what do you say? I'll quadruple the pay if it helps sweeten the deal.
Oh my god! How rich are you?
That we don't want to help you.
We actually should go ask Rabbit. We still have a duty to fulfill after that.
Oh, right. The duty the chief gave us has a lot to do with Huitziline. Who knows? The Battle of Seven Colors might lead us in the right direction.
You know what? Yeah.
Citlali, just let us do the talking, okay?
Of course.
So basically, shut up and let us talk. And hopefully we'll be able to convince her. Alright. Let's go talk to her and hopefully she'll agree. This way. Such beautiful music. Beautiful ambience. You know, I feel like the only thing that keeps me going still with Genshin, it feels like it's the music and the lore. Because, if I'm going to be honest, I'm starting to feel burned out from Genshin. Like, I just log in, do dailies, and done. Like, the thing is, it's not like I don't have things to do. I literally have so much to do. Like, I haven't even cleared Sumeru and Natlan. It's not like I don't have things to do, but I don't know, man. It feels kind of boring now, and I'm sad because I love Genshin so much. I don't want to get burned out. That's why I was so excited when we got the new lore for the moons, and a sort of a teaser for Notcry, because I was like, oh my god, this will ignite my love for Genshin again. That's why I was so fucking disappointed when they didn't speak about it on the special program. But yeah, I just wanted to take this out of my chest for a bit. Because yeah, I've been feeling kind of burned out from Genshin.
So, this is where the great shaman lives?
Yep.
A bit far from civilization, isn't it?
Uh-oh.
I hope the person who pointed us in this direction wasn't mistaken.
OBS, can you not do that? Can you not go on red? What are you doing? What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't fucking do that, stay on green. Fucking idiot.
For someone like Citlali, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it down,
We're here for a reason, Alie. As agreed, you
Oh
two
my
can do the
God.
talking, and we'll wait for you here.
Let him do his thing, brother.
Hopefully she's not hungover.
That is a very real possibility, not gonna lie.
Citlali? Are you there? We need your help with something.
Lally.
Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home.
I don't like where this is going. Not on Genshin. On OBS. OBS is not cooperating today. And I do not appreciate that. At all. Because my internet is fine. I can even do a test right now. My internet is fine. It's not to do that. It's not do what it's doing. Well, it is gonna, like, fuck it up a little bit because, you know. But I'm doing the test right now. The internet is fine. It's more than fine, actually. Okay, what's the upload? It's decent. The upload is decent. So it should not be doing this. Hold the line. Hold the line. Trying to fix this. Trying to fix this. Okay. I say I tried to fix this, but I have no idea how. I'm just playing around with the bitrate right now. And pray that everything's gonna be okay. Okay, let's continue and hope that everything is gonna be okay. Let's try her other name.
Granny Itzali, are you home?
Hello? The door is thrown open. Oh my god.
Kid, if you're here to challenge me, book an appointment first.
So citlali is a real hermit, huh?
Traveler.
The door closes abruptly. Oh, that was cute. Those cities were adorable.
We came at a bad time.
Yep.
Are you still there?
Yep.
Just come in. We can talk inside.
Well, at least we didn't get turned away.
Yeah. Okay. Wait for us. We'll be back. Okay. It's a menace to
So this is where citlali lives.
I didn't have time to fully clean up the place.
That's fine.
If you want. Menial housework means nothing to a great shaman like myself. Besides, in light novels, people who keep everything neat and tidy are always too boring to be the protagonists.
You're not wrong.
I'm not a hermit. I'm just above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
You're just a nit. Just say that. And that's fine. Because same, girl. Same. It's okay.
She sure does care a lot about what we think of her.
You're just a little lazy. That's fine.
And that spell I used to transfer my senses to you, you're not still, experiencing the side effects, are you?
Don't think so.
It's my duty as a great shaman to check that kind of thing.
Totally not because you're embarrassed.
When we could hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long, we don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Then why do I hear the traveler's thoughts in my head?
You.
What?
Oh, she heard me call her a hermit. That bothers her. I thought she was above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
I can still
I apologize for offending you.
Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. First you hear my thoughts, now I'm hearing your thoughts.
It's great. That's amazing. Why are you doing this to this? Oh my god. Please work. Why? Why the day that I decided to stream? Why? Let's be okay now. I've sacrificed the quality of my stream. So bitrates, you better work. I've sacrificed the quality of my stream.
It's just a simple spell. I use it on you and now it's on the fritz. Forget it. Just tell me why you're here.
Well, someone asked us to ask you to be their consultant. They have questions about the history of Natlan.
So they asked the hero of Natlan to put in a good word?
Yes.
Sounds like they know I don't usually trouble myself with other people's problems.
The pay is really good.
Okay, got it.
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
With what?
She sure doesn't look busy. Paimon knew this wouldn't get us anywhere.
What if the request comes from me?
From you?
Yes.
We were given a sacred duty to help your tribe weave a special scroll.
Huh? So, you're the appointed ones this time?
We were surprised too. After all, we have no idea how to weave a scroll like that. But with Chef Biram's help, we were able to make some progress. We still haven't succeeded, but we learned that the key to weaving the scroll is a special kind of color.
Yep.
The historical event those men want to ask about also involves color. If you help them, you might end up helping us too.
Indeed. Paimon is very smart, using critical thinking.
She's giving us that face again. Did Paimon not explain things clearly?
You did explain that very
I can't decide
clearly,
whether
actually.
This twist is completely out of the blue, or if it was foreshadowed all along.
Does that mean you won't help us?
I need to think about it.
Okay.
Hey, what's the holdup?
Oh my god, shut up! Brother!
Free to let us do the talking.
Brother! Now she's not going to help.
Citlali?
Citlali suddenly walks out and your ass after her. And now she's rightfully angry, honestly. Like, you're the one who needs her help.
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait.
Understood.
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so...
Don't say that,
Apologies for the
don't...
disturbance. Grudok is a recent hire. So difficult to restrain sometimes.
He's lucky he didn't force Citlali's hand.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little performance? I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me right as I was about to make an important decision. Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel. 10 times worse.
Oh god.
That's all I came out here to say.
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a discussion to finish.
Okay.
You live up to your name, Granny Itztli. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
You're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Maybe we should have
The
said that,
Traveler
huh?
didn't get to that part? Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But, if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal interest in this matter, don't you? I heard that the great shaman Huitzilin was a friend of yours. You two must have been close. If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, all of Tevat will learn the truth.
She better get commission on that.
With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout the land. Inspiring, don't you think?
She better get at least half of the earnings. You'll be helping me fulfill my duty. And it would mean a lot to your tribe.
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
Yippee!
Save it. I agreed to help the traveler, not you. You'll just have to leech what you can.
Fair.
At least she agreed to help.
Looks like my friendship with citlali came in handy after all. I never took her to be the heartless type anyway. Oh, so I can still hear her thoughts.
Not a problem.
She can still hear her
thoughts. So, did you directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have any idea where it took place? Can you think of any relics we could use to prove it?
Talk at me, why don't you?
I'd like to know too.
Fine. No, no, and no. I did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the same events. I've lived a long time, but I'm not a walking encyclopedia.
That makes
You decide
sense.
the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers if I'm familiar with the subject.
All right. Even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. Your insights are very valuable. Allie, you
Maybe
have
she
an idea
heard
about where to
something?
start, yes?
Oh, well, my plan was to consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording history.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to officially working together?
Okay.
Well, it appears I can only get Miss Citlali's help through you.
Sounds good. Alright, I saw you. I saw the pineapple. I saw that pineapple. Alright, let's go. I saw that.
You don't seem super invested in this whole thing, citlali.
The Battle of Seven Colors is something I've only ever heard about. I know as much as anyone else in my tribe.
But
Oh
hey,
boy.
weren't you alive when it happened?
I wasn't there when it took place, and she never told me about it. That's how.
Oh, well, makes sense.
Saul said the two of you were close friends. The battle was legendary. Why wouldn't Celine tell you about it?
Close friends? More like arch rivals.
Oh,
Something Montluçon would know if he actually did his research.
was it basically a
Graffiti outside my house? That's not my doing. All
It's
students
hers?
From Wheatsealing School of Shamanism must pass an extremely difficult trial before graduation, defeating me in battle.
Oh,
Those graffiti drawings are how they challenge me.
wait, what?
Of course, none of them ever succeeded. So, after Wheatsealing's death, her students had no choice but to modify the requirement. Instead of defeating me, all they have to do now is last long enough.
That sounds like a necessary change, yeah.
As my rival, Wheatsealing only had one achievement that surpassed my own, and that was the Battle of Seven Colors. I can only assume she had some kind of secret technique at her disposal. It makes perfect sense that she kept it from me. I'm a
Yeah.
fast learner. Telling me about the technique is no different than handing it to me on a silver platter.
Yeah.
It would give away her one advantage.
Oh, that makes sense.
Anyway, all
That makes
is
lots of sense,
secondary.
actually.
Like I said, I'm only here to help you fulfill your duty.
So, Citlali is doing all of this for me. She's such a simp.
Don't misunderstand. This duty is important for my tribe, too.
Mhm.
The great shaman should do her part to see it done.
Okay. A great summon should also be a bit more organized at home.
I fail to see what housekeeping has to do with my duty as a shaman.
Da da da.
Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering? I
Yeah.
need to get to the bottom of this.
Because it's funny.
Excuse me, great shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
Please, great summon. Please.
Okay.
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The woven scroll proves it. Wheatsealing used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies inside.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides, constructing a maze out of color is ridiculous.
Not entirely
One of the
impossible.
most powerful shamans of her time. She definitely could have pulled it off.
This is Genshin after all.
Problem. She had students. Why not pass it down? A
Because
technique that
no-
powerful, and
because-
no shaman since has ever used it?
Because no one has beaten citlali.
If you knew a technique like that, you'd be a fool to show it to just anyone.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask, is there anything we can use to prove the battle took place?
Of course it took place. Why would you need to prove it?
Mm. Why? Stop doing that. Stop. This is gonna be annoying
Excuse him.
for the rest of
Some
the
people in our
stream.
tribe insist on clinging to outdated views of history. I'd give up now if I were you. It only gets more ridiculous from here.
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Truly.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't find anything better to argue about?
These arguments are precisely why I hesitate to include this story in my collection. Neither side was able to offer anything useful. What should we do?
Wheatsealing was a passionate teacher. We were opposites in that sense. The technique she used in the battle must have been her masterpiece. There's every reason to pass it on. Still, if the technique is powerful enough to single-handedly stop an invasion, it also makes sense that her disciples would keep it a secret.
Yeah.
We should check with the students from her school. If we can confirm the technique exists, we can deduce certain things about the battle.
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe. Not the type of people outsiders like us can speak to on a whim.
Good thing you have
The
her,
obsidian
huh?
altar is off limits to you.
But not to her.
If I go,
Is there a problem?
most of Wheatsealing students are respected priests in the tribe. But that means they had to go through me. Or try, at least. I, of course, humiliated them from a young age.
Oh, they
Those who hold
they
positions
kinda
of
don't
power
like her, huh?
long enough before I wipe the floor with them. If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear life.
Oh god.
That's not gonna get us any answers.
Yeah, Paimon can see it now.
Oh dear. Eee. Run for dear life. It's like citlali is some kind of a tyrant.
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor.
I'll make sure they don't run away. Who better to fend off a tyrant than the hero of Natlan?
Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, traveler. Fine, I said I'd help, so I'll help. But don't blame me if it goes wrong.
Okay. You got it.
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us here.
We appreciate the help.
Why does he look so wangy? Why does he look so wangy though? Why are you so wangy? You don't have to be so wangy.
Oh, are you in the middle of a ceremony?
Oh my god, it's citlali! Run away!
What is she doing here?
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
Or is she here to officially take over the tribe?
Whoa. It's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity as priests to the end.
Brother Till.
You talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
Oh, damn! So it's fired.
What?
So it's fired.
All I want is to ask some questions.
So, you're here to interrogate us?
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it?
Oh my god.
We should just run!
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, with the hero of Natlan here, Granny Eatstily will be on her best behavior.
sure. Whatever you say.
It's the traveler and her companion. That does make me feel better. How can we help you?
We wanted to ask about the technique you inherited from Vtuber.
Huh. So you can eradicate our school once and for all?
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year, just as our master instructed. Sounds like she's finally had enough.
Well, you're not wrong.
If we want to protect our legacy, one of us needs to run.
Run!
This again. Just how much did you traumatize them, citlali?
No, she's right though. She beat them up in a duel, so what? There's no reason to be this terrified. Citlali is someone worthy of love and respect. Ah.
Hey! You can't do whatever you want just because it's in your head. I'm Randy Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love and respect? Huh, no one has the guts for that.
We do. Well, I do.
You know what? Forget about your duty.
We're raising her up.
Mind reading situation.
We're raising her up.
Disappoint. But if you're here to question whether we're qualified to inherit our master's legacy, we're not going down without a fight.
We're not getting anywhere. What should we do, traveler?
Let me think.
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have disturbed your meditation. Our deepest apologies. Please forgive us.
Hi. It's us. Hi.
Did Elder Tlapo just issue a declaration?
From what I can tell, in a single word, the message was... friend?
Yes, we are
Elder
friends.
Tlapo telling us to treat Granny Eatsley as a friend?
That's not possible, is it?
Why not?
You forget yourselves, my friends. You are esteemed priests of our tribe. Where are your manners?
They're back to children in front of the citlali.
See you here, great shaman. My sincere apologies for the lack of hospitality.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place. So you can save the pleasantries, Chief. I'd rather get this over with.
Understood. Now, as successors of Vtuber, I understand your friction with Granny Eatsley. However, Elder Tlapo's declarations have always showed us the correct path. You would do well to respect his counsel. So, mind your manners.
Yeah.
Allow Granny Eatsley to ask her questions.
You tell him.
Good thing Elder Tlapo and Chief Biram are on our side.
Yeah. Truly. Alright. Hey, twin! Hi!
Hi there, Elder Tlapo.
Hi! It's been a while. Probably like what? Half an hour? It's been half an hour since we last talked.
Hey, he seems pretty happy to see us.
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Elder Tlapo appointed us to the task.
Elder Tlapo, huh? He's still claw to me.
So you knew him when he was a little baby, huh?
Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Iktomi-Sor elder now. You occupy an eminent and important position within the tribe.
Oh.
So, you already know each other?
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was with Celine's Saurian companion back then. She kept dragging him to my place, so over time we got to know each other.
Sounds like you with Sleeling were close.
She only came to my place to fight me.
Oh.
But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend. She was the only one who dared to try, at least.
To be fair, that's basically what we do with child, so...
You've probably made a bunch of friends over the years, right?
The more time you have, the more friends you lose.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking about the past.
Okay.
200 years and you still haven't given up, Claw?
Woo!
I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head back. Traveler, Paimon, let's go.
Why? What? Huh? Ah. What do you mean? Go where? Here.
Hey there, Chief Biram.
Hello, Biram.
Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last time we failed the task, huh?
I'm just grateful you haven't forgotten that duty.
That's
We have good news.
we tried to do half an hour ago.
I'm all ears.
It's the Battle of Seven Colors.
Huitzilin's claim to fame? That sounds promising. But the battle took place hundreds of years ago. An investigation is bound to be difficult.
But not impossible.
Instantly promised to help.
Indeed. Yes.
Is that so? Huh. I've tried seeking her help in the past, but I never managed to coax her out. You should cherish this opportunity.
Definitely.
Hey, don't complain. None of the previous chiefs succeeded either.
Forgive me. That wasn't my intention. It was a comment on my own failings.
Paimon said you've been trying to figure out how to weave the special scroll.
It is my duty, great shaman.
Why bother? The scrolls always end up completed on time. So what's the point of figuring it out for yourself?
If I may, this task concerns the history of Natlan as a whole. And in many ways, history is the memory of a people. Memory is sacred to our tribe. I'm sure a great shaman understands that better than a humble junior like myself. Something this important cannot be left to baseless rumors. I know you don't concern yourself with the daily affairs of the tribe, Granny Eatsley. Even so, as a priestess, I trust you wouldn't leave something like that to chance.
Definitely
I
not.
get your point.
Point taken. So, something on your mind, citlali?
Of course, the one time I wish you could read my mind, it doesn't work.
The thief referred to himself as a humble junior. Maybe citlali's worried. She looks hot.
No, that's not it.
Nothing.
It's not important. Rest assured, Biram, with my help, the Traveler and Paimon will definitely be able to complete the task.
You have my thanks then.
Alright, now what?
Rise like smoke.
Hi! Oh my god. Huh.
So are you here to test whether we're qualified to inherit Master Wheatselian's legacy?
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't think any of you are qualified.
Oh my god.
But that's not why I'm here. All you need to do is be good and answer my questions.
Fine. Ask away.
You've heard of the Battle of Seven Colors, right?
Of course. It's our master's claim to fame. An immortal legend inscribed in the very history of our tribe.
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question whether it actually occurred.
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
They do.
Disgraceful. How can they question something like that?
It doesn't surprise me. Natlan has had more tourism lately. A lot of people have started getting strange ideas after interacting with Outlanders. After all, everyone who took part in the battle has returned to the ley lines. Without witnesses, it's hard to refute detractors.
Well, it just so happens the questions I want to ask are directly related to the legitimacy of this battle.
Listen, we know you are rivals, but do you really have to question her legacy?
Oh my god, brother.
You think she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little scrutiny?
No, of course not.
Then let me finish. During the battle, Wheatselian most likely used a technique powerful enough to turn the tides of war. I'm sure she was very proud of it. Proud enough to pass it on to her disciples. So, which one of you inherited that technique?
Who was it? was it? Hmm. No? None of you?
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Well, shit.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest. With or without it, I can wipe the floor with any of you.
I have a feeling that they're... Yeah, they're...
I'm telling the truth. None of us have ever heard of that technique.
Huh.
What's wrong with her? Why would she let it go extinct?
Is it dangerous?
No one student could hope to learn all her techniques. Mastering just a few already takes a lot of effort.
Could it be dangerous? That's why?
Recruit many students, split up what she knew into different portions, and pass it down through various individuals. So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Wheatzilian's school of shamanism, what we know isn't the sum of her legacy. Actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques.
Oh?
The family fell on hard times and lost the right to the priesthood. Still could be worth a shot.
But if they inherited Wheatzilian's secret technique, shouldn't the family be thriving?
Well, it's the only thing I can think of.
All right, give me their address.
I'll mark it out on your map.
To be honest, I'm not optimistic about the future of this investigation.
Oh, well, let's give it an all. You're really giving it your all, though.
That's because the request came from you. You don't know the power of your own words, do you?
You do not know... Translation, you do not know just how much of a simp I am for you. And it's insane. Hi. You recount everything you learned to Moltstone and the others.
This battle seems more hopeless by the second.
Nothing we can do about that.
Well, even if our investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, that's still a worthwhile result. Although I'm here for business purposes, I have a personal interest in this as well. I'm drawn to matters of historical truth.
That's exactly why I chose to follow you, Monsieur Montluçon.
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not asking for your opinion. I don't really care whether you continue your investigation. And Traveler, you came to me for help with your scroll weaving duty, right? You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Colors could give you answers. That's understandable. But based on our progress, I'd say this is a dead end. Instead of wasting
Not yet.
time, you might consider taking a different approach. I'll try to think of another way to help you.
Respected Traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised. You shall have it in full. Extra, if that's what it takes.
I think this investigation could help you too, citlali.
What makes you say that?
Because it has to do with Wheatzilian's past.
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far, it kinda seems like there's unresolved tension between you two.
Indeed.
You think so?
Yep.
She claimed to be your friend, but picked fights with you non-stop, and never told you about her biggest accomplishment. By figuring out the truth behind the battle, maybe we can finally help you get closure.
Closure? I'd say we're 200 years too late.
It's never too late.
If you want to keep investigating, be my guest.
Ah, that's wonderful news.
Alright, let's go visit the shaman family.
Alright, let's go. It is not that far away, actually. It's literally right here. Hi.
Hello, are you
Hello. Hello.
Yep, that's me. Huh? Granny Eatsley?
What the? But
In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
My apologies. Ever since my grandfather's generation, the shamans of my family have given up on passing your trial, Granny Eatsley.
No.
Have we offended you in some other capacity?
Jesus.
generational trauma at this point?
Colgate for you. Hi, hello. How are you doing today?
Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from Granny Eatsley.
Ooh.
I still get nightmares about it sometimes.
From your grandpa? I wonder what citlali looks like in those nightmares.
Don't give me funny ideas. This was your idea, remember? Keep asking your questions. I'm going to find somewhere quiet to wait.
Oh, poor citlali. Oh. All of them are... Everyone is afraid of her.
Yes, although that pretty much ended with my grandfather's generation, unfortunately.
I'm doing fine as well. We're playing through citlali's... Well...
So during my grandfather's time...
Tribal Chronicles, I think?
Turns out, shaman techniques aren't that useful outside.
I'm trying to catch up on things before the next batch.
Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true power of those teachings. After all, Huitziline was a genius.
Genius!
Her students have been able to fully reproduce her talent.
Do you know which techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure.
Damn it!
As a kid, I remember hearing my grandfather talk about them, but it's not like I can use them myself.
Just think about it for a sec. Do you remember anything about a technique that can decide the outcome of a battle?
You mean, what's your name?
Remember anything like that?
What's your name? Varessa? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and pull for her. I'm not gonna spend money for her, but if I'm able to pull for her, I'll be very happy. Yeah, Varessa, yeah.
Besides, my family
Thank
wasn't
you.
really known for our talent. If a technique like that exists, I doubt Huitziline would pass it on to us.
But yeah, I will try. But will not, like,
You might have
cry if I don't get here.
They're descendants of Huitziline's most gifted students.
At this point, I'm spending too much money on Honkai Star Rail and Love with Deep Space to spend money on Genshin.
Battle of 7 colors took place. Alie, do you think we have enough to draw a conclusion?
Best of luck, thank you! Are you pulling for her?
All we have are non-witness accounts. We could put together an interview, but that's not going to hold up in academic circles.
Then we have to keep going.
Oh, you're investigating the Battle of 7 Colors?
Yeah, you know about it?
Not a lot, but there's something special about my family.
Oh?
In addition to shaman techniques, Huitziline's stories were passed down to us as well.
You don't
I
say.
don't know about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but they definitely paid attention to those stories.
Okay.
Of course, the Battle of 7 Colors is the most exciting story of them all.
Spill the tea, if you will.
We need another story. We need something concrete.
I'll say
Does
that's
nobody in the
fair.
tribe understand that?
I'm telling, but yeah, it makes sense. Who are you saving me for? If I may ask.
From the one told in the tribe.
Really?
How so?
Well, it's Huitziline's personal account of the event, so it's a lot more detailed.
Okay.
For example, in the version I heard, the battle took place in a location known as Chico Mostuk Cave.
Ooh.
That means you can tell us where to find
Skirk.
it. Have you ever been?
Good taste. Good taste. Absolute best taste, actually.
Unfortunately not.
I'm definitely gonna try and get Skirk.
Before we left Monsieur Montluçon, I don't remember ever seeing such a name.
Could your ancestors be mistaken, Mr. Shaman?
It's unlikely. My family may have let the shamanism side of things fall by the wayside, but we're serious about these stories. In the words of my grandfather, some things deserve to be passed down more than secret arts.
If Huitziline's version of events differs so much from the general understanding, that makes it even more likely the battle is completely made up.
Uh-oh. I was born in Paul Mizuki. Is it good? Do you think I should get her? Well, to be fair...
Yes? Can I clear something up for you?
To be fair, yeah, you probably shouldn't have. I did pull for her weapon because I was like, I'll definitely lose my 50-50 on her one day, even though I actually don't even have Dea. I've actually never lost my 50-50 on Dea, so I don't have her even. But hopefully, if I'm going to lose my 50-50, hopefully it's Mizuki. The weapon could have made more sense for sure, yeah. Because, like, the weapons of standard characters, the characters that go to the starting banners, they don't come back. I'm still so sad. I'm still so sad that I didn't get Tignari's ball because it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. I'm so sad still that I didn't get it. But yeah, for Mizuki, I didn't want to make the same mistake. But yeah, if you're bored, don't pull on the banners. It's a waste. Like, in general. I'm not talking about you specifically, but in general. Don't waste your pulls. Your weapon will be added to the start banner, right? I don't know. Are the weapons of the starter characters on the starter banner? Okay, let's go through the conversation here and I'll check.
Years. Huh. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
What does she mean?
What do you mean, citlali? Okay. Not all of them.
That location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostek Cave is what it was called 200 years ago.
Ooh.
Precisely when Wheat Ceiling was alive. That means, Monsieur Montluçon, we can confirm the original site of the battle. Once we get there, the evidence we need should be at our fingertips.
Just when we thought all hope was lost. I never doubted you, great shaman.
Yeah,
Allow me to present you
never.
with a gift.
Sure.
Save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Just accept the gift, citlali. You've earned it.
Wait, Mr. Montluçon works in publishing. You're a huge fan of light novels, right, citlali?
Yeah.
Maybe he could get you some that are out of print.
Actually, yeah.
Out of print, huh? Sure. Do you have any in mind?
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty Dragon with Unlimited Power is a must.
Oh my god.
Major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print.
I love her.
Copies of the first edition are exceedingly rare and valuable.
She's such a nerd. I love her. Lots of love for citlali. Yeah, I love her so much.
Pretty please, Kitsune Gucci? It was the publishing house's attempt at gauging the new market trends. It's opened the door to a new genre after readers grew tired of isekais. The sales speak for themselves. Actually,
well,
publishing house released a limited edition not too long ago, but it's almost impossible to get. Anyway, I'll take those two.
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that. What were the titles again? Reborn as Kitsune Guji?
These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire industry. You're telling me, as someone who works in publishing, you've never heard of them?
I'm a merchant from Fontaine, after all. Regarding this particular genre from Inazuma, I'm afraid I lack your level of expertise.
If you're from Fontaine, yeah. Citlali doesn't even go outside of Natlan. You travel across Tevat and you don't know? Citlali until recently wasn't allowed to go outside of Natlan as he knew about those. He truly is an amateur. Just leave the books to me. Don't forget about Paido.
Of course. Sounds like a perfect arrangement. Now there's no time to waste. We should head to the site of the battle right away.
Indeed.
Get there, it'll take a bit more work to determine the actual location. Right now, all we have is a general idea.
Well, I'm sure Miss Citlali can help us with that.
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Plans tonight. You expect me to work through the night?
Are you gonna go drink?
Well, what do you think, traveler?
Let's break for the day and meet back up tomorrow.
Okay, we'll find a place to rest for the night. When should we meet tomorrow?
He's persistent, huh?
What do you think, citlali?
How about noon?
Do we have to wait that long?
Oh my god, brother!
Humans have important matters to attend to in the morning.
My guess is that she just wants to sleep in.
That's only because I have important tasks to complete at night.
Okay. Okay, citlali. Okay, whatever you say.
All right, as Miss Citlali instructed. Let's meet back up tomorrow at noon. We'll be waiting at the exit of the tribal settlement.
Okay. Oh. What's up, bud?
Sorry. I just wanted to ask, is Granny Eatsley satisfied with my answer?
Yeah.
Of course. You really helped us out.
Thank you.
Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't offend her somehow.
No, don't worry, man. She's actually really nice. It's just awkward in social situations.
To be honest, Granny Eatsley almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. Everything we know about her comes from rumors.
What kind of rumors?
Shaman who's lived for over 200 years. As a great hero, you're probably the only one who isn't intimidated by her.
I mean, she is just a person too, though. If you knew about the things that she reads about, I don't think you'd find her as intimidating. Wanna grab a meal and buy a treat? Think of it as a thank you for today.
That's quite considerate of you. All right, let's grab a few drinks. Just like last time.
You got it.
Did you say you had important plans tonight?
Yeah, it was drink.
What did you think I meant?
Does that mean you've gone drinking every night for 200 years? Now Paimon's worried about your health.
Honestly, I feel like citlali and Venti would make such great drinking buddies. She should go to Mondstadt, or Venti should come to Natlan. That would be great. Same place?
No, I've had enough socializing for one day. I know somewhere quiet. We can just buy some drinks and head over.
Okay. Whatever you prefer, my lady. Tips for Dora. You're right. I know, right?
Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind reading issue. Considering the necessary spell work, I'd rather do it in private.
Alright, now that... Now let's see. Which weapons do we have on the standard? Let's see. It should be under details. List of items. We've got Deia, Tignari, Kati, Mona, Titi, Diluc, Dean, Skyward Blades, Skyward Primordial Jade. Yeah, that's South's weapon, Skyward Spine. That should be Ventis bow, I think. No, that's harp, I think. Fine, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, the newer weapons. Yeah, they're not here. Yeah, you cannot get them. Yeah, you cannot get the weapons from the standard characters.
Going into a trance is risky for most.
That's why I said that I wouldn't make the same mistake as I did with Tignari. That's sad though. That's so sad. They probably won't be added. They're gonna keep it, they're gonna keep them limited to the Chronicle Wiz, which barely anyone pulls for. Maybe they'll update it. Highly doubt it at this point. There are so many new starter characters, I doubt they will do that. Gotta wait and see. We can wait, but... So let's get to a hot air balloon.
Whoa, this is like a secret base.
Nice. I'll probably go for Kokomir on Chronicle. You should. She's a very good healer. So that if she doesn't get a rerun.
favored crest birds didn't eat my snacks.
The next Chronicle Way should be with Inazuma characters. So I doubt she will get another rerun. Because I think characters need to have 3 reruns so they get into the Chronicle Ways. I'm pretty sure I got her on her 2nd rerun. So she should have her 3rd rerun already, so she will probably go on Chronicle, yeah.
Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand.
Alright, just like last time.
It might take a little longer, actually. I just need to share my senses, make a clean break.
Okay. You do your thing. And now it's reversed again. We can hear her thoughts.
And that should do it.
Yep, we shall wait. This really is a one-of-a-kind view. That must be why Citlali likes to come here.
You're not wrong.
He did not,
I hear you in my head.
Ah, god damn it, no idea.
Oh, did I not separate
It
our
don't
senses
work.
completely? Maybe using my palm isn't enough? Close your eyes.
Okay. Is it gonna kiss us? Oh?
Oh, please work, please work. A great shaman should be able to handle this. Okay, what about now?
I think I heard something. It sounded like your thoughts. It's gone.
Huh. Whenever I try to remove the effect, it just flips direction and gets worse.
Perfection. Was that Citlali's forehead just now? It was really warm.
That was just to help with the spell. Ah, shoot. I still hear you.
Do we have to make out? Is that it at this point? Do we need to tell Paimon to go away? Do we need to fuck?
Soul, to lose the boundaries of the mind is to drown in the sea of consciousness without a concept of self.
Wait, that sounds bad.
I read that in a light novel. When it comes to the real world, I think it's pretty accurate.
Is Citlali drunk? She's not making much sense.
If she's not drunk, she's definitely tipsy.
We'll just have to leave it for now.
Paimon is intruding. Kinda, yeah.
You should just tease her. That's what Paimon would do.
It's just... I'm not good at this. I'm not used to being close to people.
Well, time to get used to it.
Be friends, but
Yes.
I guess I'm not ready.
Oh!
I'm used to being granted someone intimidating, someone people are scared to approach.
Man.
I don't have to deal with people that way.
Man. We didn't even get friend zoned. She's not even ready to be our friend. Damn, that rejection though. Damn. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wish too hard. Oh fuck. I wish too hard. Oh shit. I'm fine. But man, we got rejected just like that. Man. Why live like that though?
Yeah, Paimon's been wondering. Why do you insist on living so far away? You could easily become a leader of your tribe. Someone everyone loves and respects.
When you live as long as me, a person is like a flower. The color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom.
Mm-hmm.
It rewards you with its fragrance.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. I still haven't recovered from the whiz. Go Okay, for you, thank you for following. Welcome to the family. Here's our headbutt. Headbutt. Just imagine give you a headbutt. Okay.
But it doesn't last. With the passing of the seasons, everything withers away.
Oh.
You can try to water it, but it will never bloom again. Even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers the following year, the one you remember won't be there.
Oh.
That's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day, just like a flower.
Oh,
Getting
that
close means
does.
losing friend after friend for hundreds of years, until the weight of their memories crushes my soul.
Oh.
If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them.
Oh boy.
It's better if the people in my memories are nothing more than fleeting strangers.
It is. It does feel like you know how archons get eroded. So it does feel like she's kind of scared of getting eroded herself. That probably makes no sense. But, you know, if gods are afraid of erosion, humans that live for a long time will probably be afraid of erosion too, right?
Citlali.
Because from my understanding, Citlali is a human. She's just, like, been living for a long time. I should actually read her character story, huh? My approach is different. I choose to remember everyone.
You won't live as long as me, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, Citlali. It must seem crazy what I'm about to say. Citlali, I'm afraid the Traveler is way older than you. The Traveler is basically a star, so actually, I might have a long lifespan. I have some truly instant memories.
Really?
Yep.
Then you should understand. Nearly everyone you know will be gone one day.
Oh, Lumi doesn't have your voice lines. It's fine. All the more reason to remember them.
Traveler?
I have a friend who lives in my memories now. In fact, you could say my memories are the sole proof that the sea existed in this world. Wait, huh? So sometimes I tell myself, as long as I remember every single friend, they will never die. Is that a mistake? And she's talking about Ether or who? Who is it? Who is Lumin talking about? Instead, they will live on in the world of my memories. When friends create memories together, there's always something to hold on to. So if you still need time, let me choose to remember you first. Ah, she got embarrassed.
Is Citlali alright?
Stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away. It's not like I want to hear you complain about me all the time.
Oh, is it just talking about Citlali? I don't know.
Maybe take it easy? At this rate, you might sleep past noon tomorrow.
I'm a little dumb. She might have just been talking about Citlali and didn't realize.
Just gotta think of a response. I'll think of something.
Uh-oh, not this again. Is she asleep?
I'm fine. Can get home by myself.
We should probably take her home before she falls off.
Talking to us. She seems kind of out of it.
Bye. Gonna
Oh!
alone. Need some time to think.
She's just floating away. Oh my god, that was amazing. She doesn't need us to worry about her. She's always been like this. Oh my god, that was amazing. I love that. She's just floating away. Alright, okay, let's continue. Oh my god, that was cinema. Oh, that was amazing, brother. Okay. There we go.
This should be the place we decided to meet yesterday.
Yes.
Who knows if Citlali will show up on time? She drank so much last night, she might not even be up yet.
Ahem.
Oh. Hi. Hi. We were not talking shit about you.
Surprised. Drinking is just a way to pass the time. I mastered the art of moderation long ago. Last night doesn't count. It was a minor slip up, that's all.
Sure.
I've given a lot of thought, and I think you're right about something. The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been searching for.
Oh.
That's why you're here so early.
Okay.
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we head out?
What about Paimon? You forgot about Paimon.
Just
What?
follow me. I'll confirm the location myself.
Why so many more Fatui?
Of course.
Damn. Alright, let's go. Return to the skies. Or the earth, because we are basically going to the ruined side of the battlefield. Which is basically down there, I guess. Meow.
Watch out!
Ta-doom.
This should be it.
Whoa! That's cool.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence needed for publication will be at our fingertips.
Everyone ready?
Yep, let's go! Let's go! 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 Go, go, go! Go, go! Let us go!
So the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening they could get.
Fish.
All the items here should be useful for our research.
You're not to touch a single one without my nod of approval.
I don't support invasive excavation techniques either.
Good.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter.
Good thing he didn't fight on that. I didn't need a trial citlali though. But whatever.
There are weapons here from every tribe in Natland. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any colors or some elaborate maze.
I mean, there are some colors around.
Wow, you're really invested in the Battle of Seven Colors.
Well, it's the reason I came to Natlan in the first place. Grudok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss something all grouped together like this. I'd like to cover all our bases.
I didn't like that side-eye.
All the bases. You got it.
I don't know. I did not like that side-eye. I do not know.
Conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle. We have to keep going.
Let's keep going then. Hiya! Go!
This wall is in our way.
Or is
have
it?
An idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Oh. Whoa! Damn!
Whoa, we passed straight through. What was that? Some kind of color magic?
Maybe. Write that down, write that down!
It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
Write that down, write that down! Write that down!
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Dude, be
Still,
patient!
Archaeological find.
Enough chit-chat. We should keep going. The deeper we go, the more we'll find.
You got it! Hiya! Oh. Hiya!
Like smoke.
Rise like smoke! Go! Okay. Hiya! Nice.
Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because, on our person, we were carrying this...
This.
Oh, you're right.
This.
Keep going now.
This. This. There we go. New. Test. Thank you. Loot. Thank you. Take. And in we go. Nice. Very nice color. Very nice pastel color.
Wait, what was that? What is this place?
Whoa!
A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
It really is.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality. It's a realm of memory.
Huh?
Is this the Night Kingdom?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium.
Oh.
The principle is similar, but the two are not the same. Correct?
Whoa!
Wheatsealing?
Whoa, that's crazy. We're talking to the myth, the woman, the myth herself.
No. It's just a trace of her consciousness left behind after creating this space.
Still, that's cool.
This is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? In my opinion, it's memory. After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion that our enemies fell to the Abyss? That is why, with our memories, we possess a power the Abyss cannot hope to match. I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. As memories disappear, their color fades first.
Oh.
That is why color is the best vehicle to wield the power of memory. Guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for memory is what will allow you to navigate this maze.
Oh.
Without that capacity, enemies will fail to cross the barrier in front of them and be trapped here for eternity.
I see.
Be brave, my friends, and march forward.
Will do.
Any idea, citlali?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Surprising. She always did have to handhold her talentless students.
Alright. Hiya. What do we have here? Whoa, okay. Okay. Hello. Whoa! Whoa, wait! Wait a minute. Ah, okay. I am tall enough.
There are monsters here too?
Abyss creatures.
Not surprising.
Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
Oh my Jesus. Do. What? Huh? Oh, I didn't see you. Hi. There you go. Hiya. Ah. Let's go here. What?
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and Citlali fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be part of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose is to help allies navigate this place.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, why? That waste really fucked me up. Oh no. My throat hurts now. Okay. Hiya! Whoa, okay. Oh, I thought we were gonna have to do some parkour work over here. Thank fuck not.
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not over that.
Help! Help!
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound
What is happening?
surprised. We just need to cross
Okay.
and we should reach the end.
Okay. I thought I died. For a moment, I thought I died. Okay. Ooh, hello.
We're out! Looks like we made it through the maze.
Hold on. This is...
What?
Oh, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks exactly like the maze!
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
Oh.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal dye. But the color it produces is still quite rare. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken!
Indeed. I knew
Perhaps
it.
I could take a closer look. It's an important piece of physical evidence, after all.
I knew it. I knew I didn't like that. Yeah, you tell him, citlali. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I didn't like that side eye. I knew it. Brother.
You noticed my signal. Not bad, traveler. We make a good team.
Indeed.
So, you've been watching me.
You think?
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work was a commercial success across Teyvat. I knew you were fishy, but I didn't think you'd pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the artifact itself.
Nuh-uh.
Damaged or destroyed.
Shut it. I
He
couldn't
needs
care less
money.
about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took place.
What if that was my goal all along?
Oh, you bitch.
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant, pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes, was the only way to get information out of the people in this tribe.
Bruh.
But Make no mistake, I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Teyvat.
I don't think so, no.
Fear ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
Oh?
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan made with a similar dye. Even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work. You're telling me I'm hundreds of years too late?
Yep, indeed.
Calm down, sir.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. We just need to advertise it as written. Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper, and all of Teyvat will think it was our invention first. We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlan. Such an innovative product could come from a place like that.
So basically, do something illegal and immoral.
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations. We can't do that.
They basically commit what is it? What was it?
You're trying to bribe me?
Plagiarizing? Something like that. Yeah, you better.
I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even. I would be a giant in the printing industry. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell. I will
Who cares?
Someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200 years before me.
Shut the fuck up.
Even when the truth is right in front of you.
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into publishing, no problem. All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings,
no, you
and
won't.
publish it around the world. Then, the so-called truth becomes your word against mine. Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
Brother, are they gonna listen to a random nobody like you? Or are they going to listen to the traveler? You know, the famous traveler? You know? Who saved nations? You know? They're gonna listen to you? Just some nobody?
That's awful. What happened to restoring the truth of history?
He doesn't care about that, he lied!
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see.
Your truth, huh? You talk big game, but did you forget who you're talking to?
Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan? And a great shaman who, according to rumor, abandoned her tribe long ago? From a practical perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
Bruh.
Shows what you know.
Bruh.
You like rumors so much. Have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
Oh.
Ah, the wrath of Granny Itzli. Like I said, our interests aren't at odds. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering Weedzeline was your rival. You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet, she has always been more revered than you. Now, that can change. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners
Bruh.
of Teyvat. This part of Natlan's history will be mine to tell. And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors. You can be the one to have all the glory.
Citlali isn't like you, bitch.
That's a no then? Your history means nothing to me. But it's not allowed to stand in the way of my moral.
Okay, sure, brother.
Running your mouth? Good. Before handing you over to the tribe, I think I'll have my way with you first.
Alright, time to teach him a lesson and give him a bit. Make it stick.
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
Okay, bitch.
That's right.
Time to beat some ass.
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone who wants to erase Natland's history?
The captain. You actually bought that? United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our
Ew.
loyalty is to Regrader, his
Oh, you know, at least we got something from that.
It means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader.
You know, at least we got some, we got a mason of Pantalon.
Giant in the printing industry and disrupt Fontaine's economic system. This aligns with Regrader's interests.
Interesting. It is interesting, though. You know, it is high time we actually learn some things about the other Harbinger, since we're going to Snezhnaya very soon. At least in Outcry. We're going to Outcry this summer. I don't know when exactly we're going to Snezhnaya, but we haven't met like basically half of them, right? We basically haven't heard not heard, we have heard of them, but we haven't met like half of the Harbingers. We know some things about you know, some of them, but interesting. You know what? I like this quest. Because we get a mention of a new Harbinger. And I like that. This doesn't change anything, Paimon. Just one more guy to beat up.
I don't care who you serve. When it comes to punishment, I don't discriminate.
Me neither. Hi! Yoo-hoo! Yeah? Well then. Back up! Back up! What are you doing? Well, that was easy.
Granny Eatsley. They could give Regrader a run for his Mora.
When
That was
did this
easy.
person get so strong? Looks like the men following the captain failed to update us on the latest intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah.
You're on your own.
Hey, what about our contract? Your boss signed it himself.
He gives no shit about the contract.
Without loopholes. Even a veteran
I knew
businessman
it.
like yourself fell into his trap.
I knew
Makes
it.
him the best. Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause. The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave.
Oh my
to
god!
Destroy this place, as instructed.
Ah, shit.
Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time. Shouldn't be too long now.
Oh, that's great. Well, fuck me, I guess.
What? This whole place is gonna collapse?
You were supposed to wait until I made it out. Are you trying to kill me?
Who cares if you die?
Depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
Nah, you're not. Nah, I don't think you will. I don't think you will.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
Can do.
If I'm caught, I am.
Will do.
Time for the backup plan.
What backup plan?
Wait, don't!
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh! What is happening? Hello?
Where are we? Back in the maze?
Oh
Our
boy.
surroundings look different, though. What did that Fatui guy do?
We need to find citlali. She's probably somewhere around here too.
Point. She'll know how to get out of here. Let's hurry. If we don't make it out before the cave collapses, we might never be able to leave.
Where could it be?
Let's see. Citlali!
Citlali!
Looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do?
Follow a trail? I saw the special color. It seems to be guiding me.
The special color? The one you saw in that woven scroll? Why would it appear around here?
There's no time to think about that. We gotta follow.
You're right. Lead the way, traveler.
Let's go! Whee! Whee! Where are we? Where are we?
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly.
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary space like this.
Ooh.
If you cannot escape in time, it's mutually assured destruction.
Oh my god.
But I can't fault someone for using it as a last resort.
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parry instructions. You must have the capacity for conscious thought.
I appreciate the compliment. It's been a long time, my friend.
This is no time for a reunion. The cave outside is about to collapse. I know time flows differently in this place, but that still doesn't leave us much time.
Indeed.
Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, citlali. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory. There's not much I can do.
Is there anything in your memory that can help?
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember its structure. If I create an exit here, I can leave. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of Natland. When people leave deep impressions on each other, their memories form connections. These connections are particularly strong between comrades in arms. That is how I created my maze. The connections between the memories were my needle and thread, and the special color was my fabric. But if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, one without connections, you get a place like this. This space is a combination of my color and your memories. There is no way to alter or construct anything within it.
Oh boy.
Because there are no connections at your disposal.
Over 200 years, and not a single lasting connection. This is my punishment, huh?
Oh, you have us.
You have a connection to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to appear in this space.
That's something at least.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not around. You said it yourself. A memory fragment can't be used to create the connections I need.
Citlali.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, I need you to give me an answer. Your special technique. You didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me. What I want to know is, why?
So you figured it out.
Yeah, kinda.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me all those years ago.
Oh, wow.
You never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle.
That's crazy.
From your description, it might as well have been a simple color trick. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here. But if this is a foreshadowed event, I'm not happy with the narrative setup.
It is what it is sometimes.
Since you learned that technique, you've been able to see a special color, haven't you?
You mean...
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. It's something I discovered in the work of our ancestors.
So it's even... Wow.
Specifically, you could call it the color of memories. In truth, passing on the technique is a process of using that color to tint another person's memories. Yes, the technique has the power to decide victory. But in my opinion, the capacity to add color to someone's memories is where the true value lies. You are fated to live a far longer life than me, citlali. I couldn't bear the thought of all those years existing as a blank canvas in your memory. So I wanted to leave a little color behind.
Oh, that was so sweet. Oh.
You too will want to leave behind your color in someone else's memory. When that day comes, you will understand my decision.
Aww. So if you still need time, let me choose to remember you first.
I have to get out of here. That's the only way to rescue them.
Ooh, shit.
Citlali, what are you?
I understand the true principle of this technique now.
Oh.
If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from my memories by force.
Whoa!
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
Oh boy.
No, but my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk.
Aww. I have to find her.
Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. I have a feeling you're the one who will be saved this time.
Yep.
After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side. The kind of person I could have never anticipated. The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong.
We're so OP.
Even the shamans who worship the Lord of the Night.
We're too OP.
This means that even without your tutelage, she can see the color of memories.
What did you say?
Although she doesn't know how to wield it, she unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your memories.
That's crazy.
That was enough to guide her to this space. You now have a connection at your disposal. Well, citlali, it looks like part of this was foreshadowed, but the rest is a surprise.
It is crazy how things, the fate brings things, huh? Hi!
Citlali's voice! She's just up ahead!
Hello!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more than a blank canvas. Cherish them.
Wheat ceiling.
Aww. Hey, we're here! We're here! We made it!
Traveler!
We finally found you! Let's find a way to get out of here.
Hold my hand.
Okay. Let's go! Whee! Let's jump! What was that? Let's jump through colors. Oh my god.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so...
Oh shit.
Made it out just in time!
Eesh. That was scary.
Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
Honestly, I don't care.
Most likely trapped inside that space, just like us. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin. Unless he managed to escape, he would have been crushed.
He still preferred that to being caught, huh?
What about the Fontanians?
They were standing a bit further away, right? They probably weren't pulled into the space.
I did see the guy.
To run for it.
Hello.
Hi!
It's one of Maluson's employees! Quick, restrain him!
I don't think he was in on the plan.
Explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person.
Yeah, he was not in on the plan.
So I stayed behind and tried to find people to help rescue you. I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which way did he run?
We need to beat him up.
But I'm not sure if you can catch up.
Oh, we will catch up, or that's for sure.
Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings, I think we're okay. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
You got it. Lead the way, Granny. Whee! Whee! You only made it that far?
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Victomisaurs. They caught Moluson.
Nice.
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion.
Big brain time.
For that foreshadowing to pay off.
Big brain time.
No! No!
No one gives a shit about your bank balance.
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them. It's particularly effective on weak-minded people like him.
Good, he deserves it. Yeah. That's karma, baby.
I know. It was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint us to a whole other task, did he?
Forget about him for now. The Ectomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive. In the meantime, we have unfinished business, remember?
Yeah, we need... Yeah.
But the die is buried underneath a bunch of rubble now.
Or is it?
Don't worry, Witzeline's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me, I'll explain everything at my house.
Okay.
Oh, and Traveler? Everything you said about memory, I finally figured out my answer.
Yeah? That's good.
I knew you'd want to tag along. Let's go.
Nice. Whee! There we go. Let's go! Go! This way. Meow. Hi-yo! Hi-yo! There we go. Do 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 do. 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 Okay, let's go. Go! Go inside!
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger.
Oh!
If we're going to pass on Witzeline's technique, your participation is critical.
Got it.
What are you saying, citlali?
Follow me.
Okay. You do you? Okay, where are we going? We're going down. Down where? Ooh. Hello.
Whoa,
That's cool.
look at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend.
Oh, she was old.
The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war or prevent a great disaster?
You could say that.
You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end.
We can see that. Sorry.
I don't have time for another match.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end.
The end is never the end.
Of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, Do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history? Because history is the memory of a people.
This is right.
We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun.
Aww.
We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the abundance of our harvests.
I know that, but something this important? Why entrust it to me and not one of your students?
As your friend, I admit, I'm being a bit selfish. I don't have long, citlali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day.
She did.
For now, will you accept my final request?
What's this?
Just this once. I understand now, Wheatsealing. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Alright, we're coming. We're coming. What's you cooking? Claw helps you bring the woven scroll outside. Alright, let's see what citlali's cooking over here. What's you cooking, girl? That looked like glitter. Ooh. Ooh. How much color?
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time.
Cutscene? Yeah.
Brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose.
Ooh. Whoa.
And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
It would. They do.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
That's amazing. Yo! Yo!
I hope everyone remembers your color too.
That's awesome.
Well, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
Oh. Preserving these colors in memory, that's the true duty of the appointed. That way, they're not lost to piles of black and white text.
I knew you.
That was great. That was great. I like that.
Special scroll. How did you know how to weave it, citlali?
Remember the gift from the spirits?
Hold on. You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must mean you're the one behind the gifts from the spirits.
Well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
That's crazy. Why not just tell them?
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach someone else how to do it?
Traveler, you can see the special color, right?
Yes.
The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories. Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, and they must do the same. Even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time.
So it's not that easy to pass down, huh?
Since Sweet Celine died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever. After all, I have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation.
You mean he never stopped trying to find new friends for you?
I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone, I guess that person would be a friend. But it never got to that point.
So the students were basically...
You win, Claw.
were basically just trying to be your friends. But they failed.
I guess it's my response to what you told me the other night.
Oh? Oh.
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief.
It's a very pretty handkerchief.
In my memories,
Suits her.
And I know one day that will be my fate too. A memory living on in someone else's head. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory and carry my color in your mind.
I guess we truly are the witness of the history of Tevat, huh? Does this mean I'm officially your friend?
Just keep it safe. You better not forget my color when I'm gone.
Got it.
It's a little early to talk about death, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's only been a few seconds since we made the friendship official.
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay. Serious commitment. Well, citlali, if the traveler's going to leave their color in your mind too, it'll probably be gold, right?
Most probably.
Actually, their mark is already there.
Oh!
Remember the mind reading effect I couldn't fix? Well, I finally got to the bottom of it.
You don't say.
Senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people.
Naturally,
memories are also involved in that process.
Okay.
Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created between our memories.
Huh.
And that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
That's... wow.
So, you can hear the traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color in each other's memories?
We've been braided on each other? You've been braided on my daughter!
Too, because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking.
You've been braided! You've been braided on baby!
Can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories.
Oh, that's cool!
So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me again.
Indeed!
I knew it.
So, is there a way to stop this?
Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other.
Oh, we shouldn't do that then.
Just messing with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm a
Good.
legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of course I can figure out how to fix it.
Poor Paimon is left out.
It'll probably take some time, though. So bear with me for now. Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Unless I've had a few drinks.
Oh, so you can turn it off? That's the same. Aww.
A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy mess, I could always share my senses with you again. No promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
It's nothing, Paimon. Nothing. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing. That's great. Poor Paimon is being left out. So you can't hear them talking to each other in their minds. Oh. Shads. Poor Paimon. Okay. Let's finish off this quest, shall we? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ah, you did it? Your investigation
Indeed.
into the Battle of Seven Colors must have been fruitful indeed.
Yep.
I do hope you share what you learned.
Wow, the scroll is finished already.
Elder Talapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away, Traveler.
Yeah. So, basically citlali made it with our help. You said everything you learned about the special color while keeping citlali's blah, 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 blah.
I see.
You don't look surprised at all.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. If we want to depict it, a dye derived from people's memories is, of course, the best choice. Now, it's just a matter of preserving this secret technique.
Oh, sorry.
From your
I am
description,
misclicked.
it sounds like learning the technique requires the previous holder to share their memories.
Yes.
In that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles you described.
I wish you
After
luck.
all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared with those closest to us. I cannot take that choice away from you, Traveler. You completed your task admirably.
Yay!
Finding a way to carry on that legacy is now our duty.
We'll leave that to you.
Oh, and please pass along my thanks to Granny Eastly. We interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended. And it turns out he's the reason some among our tribe started to question our
that son of a bitch.
misinformation about the Battle of Seven Colors. The
Wow.
friction within the tribe is entirely his doing.
That
We now
bitch.
have a record of his crimes, and will begin working with Fontaine authorities in a few days.
Nice.
He was behind the controversy in the first place. Guess it's easier to investigate when people are already questioning something. Anyway, that clears it up.
Yep.
People don't just question their history out of nowhere.
Exactly. Thank you, Biram. We'll be on our way.
Until we meet again.
Until we meet again. Well then, that was a thing that happened. This bitch trying to erase history for his own gain. A capitalist through and through.
You told him everything, right?
Yep, we left out the part about your contribution, but it kinda seemed like Chief Biram saw through us.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits.
But if Biram deserves something in return for his hard work.
I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he figures out it was me all these years, I'm in for a world of trouble.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher.
Hi.
He wasn't taken away with his boss?
Please, call me Allier. After questioning, the tribe absolved me of any serious wrongdoing. So, here I am.
That's good because he didn't have anything to do with it, really.
There's no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my investigation first. I'd like to ask some questions about Citlali. I want people outside of Natland to hear her story. But my understanding still has some holes.
Questions? Huh. Why should I let an Outlander tell our stories?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. It's just honest curiosity. I assure you, I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
He has a point.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important plans after this.
But do you? But do you now?
Thank you very much.
But do you? But do you, citlali? That's a bunch of bullshit. Uh-huh.
Another day, another drained social battery.
The life of an introvert. We should probably get going then.
Hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap, huh?
Books that reader will take some time to find.
You're telling me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You might need to go to Yai Publishing House in person.
We might be going to Inazuma, yeah, sure.
Don't forget, okay?
You got it.
We'll get them sent to you as soon as we can.
Sent to me? Nuh-uh. I don't want a stranger knocking on my door when I'm hungover. Here, just take this.
Is that your phone? Your key?
The key to my house.
Wow.
They're knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep.
Okay. She really trusts us with the key for your house. Well, I take that as a win. You know what? I take that as a win. Nice. And we have a new thing here. Ooh, nice. I hope that my colors may abide in your memory. Always. Aww. And I love this art. I love this art so much. And then in Atlan, we only have Mavuika's story quest to go through. So... Oh. You didn't have to moan like that. Okay, still have a few more days before the next batch. So I'll probably just... Thank you for the monk, Kana. So I'll probably just do a 3-day Genshin marathon. So we can get through Mavuika's and Mizuki's story quests before we move on to the next patch. Will Mavuika's be tomorrow though? Probably not. Hopefully it'll be on Monday. If not tomorrow, then it's gonna be Monday. So yeah. Either tomorrow or Monday. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat now. That was a good Tribal Chronicles. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. Because I like colors. Colors are pretty. Pretty colors. And we got to see some cute citlali. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. So thank you everyone for joining in today and hope you'll enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye everyone!